Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California, for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between Muhammad Ali and Smokin' Joe Frazier. Muhammad Ali's entrance here. What a ring walk. Just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand. Joe Frazier's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali! And his opponent fighting across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, Smokin' Joe Frazier!
All right, guys, listen up. Let's have a good, clean fight. All right, touch him up. Let's go.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. So many anticipating this matchup, Muhammad Ali against Joe Frazier. What does your gut tell you, Teddy? Who has the edge here?
My gut tells me that the only time Joe Frazier is going to touch Muhammad Ali, maybe, is when the referee forces them to, as they introduce each other at the beginning of the fight. You know, the speed is going to be the big difference. The legs of Ali moving around. I don't know if Frazier's ever going to touch him with a left hook, although I'm sure that he's thinking in his mind that Henry Cooper was able to touch him earlier in his career, was able to drop him. Ali got up. Of course, they had that split glove. He got extra time. Frazier, in his mind, he's saying, if I touch him, he ain't getting up.
Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. Oh, and Joe Frazier's legs look shaky. He was hurt. And a big punch connects and floors him here in round one.
And not what you expected. His opponent usually not a quick starter.
So Joe Frazier goes down and now rises to his feet.
And now he has to make sure that he kills some time. Gets in close where he can smother his opponent.
Halfway through round number one. Every fight takes on its own unique personality. And this fight looks like it's going to be a match. Wow! He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Good block by Joe Frazier. Holy cow! Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Nice block by Ali. You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight, but they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses, because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this. You know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Muhammad Ali's in control of this fight. Down in that last round, now trying to carry some of that momentum through.
Well, right now, we're going to find out if he's a finisher. And promoters, fans, they love finishes. Networks, they love finishes. Right now, he has a chance to show that's what he is.
Stand straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this level.
So here we we are all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He could get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he could kill a little of the clock, survive.
Well-placed counter punch by Ali. Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far, Muhammad Ali's swelling means that this fight could go south for him. Nice block. Always a treat to see Joe Frazier in action. He would be an all-time great no matter what era he fought in. Unfortunately, his career paralleling the era of Muhammad Ali and really defined by that yin and yang, that teeter-totter of him and Ali.
Fred Astaire would say, fortunately, Ginger Rogers was around because he had a partner. Ali was that partner that helped define Frazier.
Great movement to get away from those punches. And a smart counter punch by Ali. What an excellent two-punch combo by Ali. Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. Muhammad Ali's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down too.
Not precise at all by Frazier. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Nice strike after catching one by Joe Frazier. Good block by Ali. The combo lands upstairs. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Frazier. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Blocks the headshot. Between rounds here, and Muhammad Ali has to deal with the swelling.
You know, Muhammad Ali, his nature, his constitution is always to deal with things. You know, it's always overcoming. He's always talking about, I'll find a way, I'll overcome, I'll pull off this upset. He's going to have to overcome this situation.
Keep your hands up. Jab, jab, right, okay? That's what I want to see. 1, 1, 2, all night long.
And round number 3 is underway. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Muhammad Ali's vision is being compromised here. That swelling around the eye is worsening as the fight continues.
Well, right now he has to use every advantage he can. You're right. He's at a disadvantage. So now he has to position himself in the ring, every inch of that ring, where he keeps his opponent in a place where he can't throw punches towards the bad eye, where he positions himself where the good eye is always in a place where it can be used.
Teddy, the influences in the corner of Joe Frazier, Yank Durham and Eddie Futch, what effect have they had on him?
The effect that both guys are the same kind of guys. Reliable, dependable guys, guys you can trust, guys you can move forward in your career with and not miss a step.
And guys that align well with Frazier's style. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
Keep your distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Joe Frazier now rising up, and how will he deal with this?
Well, that's what he wants to know because he's been good addition. Now let's see how he takes.
Well-placed counter punch by Frazier. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Muhammad Ali's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Keep your hands up.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Muhammad Ali's feeling great right now, and why not? He just scored the knockdown, and now he's got that eye. He's got that target, that vision. He knows what he can get after.
And there's no reason why he wouldn't have that. Right now, the only thing that he has to be careful that he doesn't have is overconfidence. He doesn't get reckless.
Find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Watch the headshot. Accurate counter punch by Ali. He just missed that shot up top. Joe Frazier's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question, Joe. He's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
Good job protecting himself. Devastating blow by Frazier. Teddy, there are few fighters in the history of the game that are more clearly defined by one single punch as Joe Frazier is with the left hook.
If you go into McDonald's, what are you going to find? Hamburgers. You go to a Joe Frazier fight, left hooks.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Great movement to get away from those punches. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Well-placed counter punch by Ali. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Ali. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Targeted counter punch by Ali. Between rounds here, Muhammad Ali has to deal with the swelling.
Muhammad Ali, his nature, his constitution is always to deal with things. It's always overcoming. He's always talking about, I'll find a way, I'll overcome, I'll pull off this upset. He's going to have to overcome this situation.
Get on that.
Another round gets underway. It gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Oh! And Joe Frazier's in bad shape. See the defensive guard of Joe Frazier there. I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
And a smart counterpunch by Ali. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Well, we know Frazier took the Olympic gold, but let's go back further than that. Growing up in 1940s and 1950s, Beaufort, South Carolina, to poor sharecroppers. That defines you.
Yeah, that stays with you, and that is something that reminds you.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. And Joe Frazier stunned and staggered. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Ali. Joe Frazier's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Off the rope, keep working it there.
A headshot blocked. Well-targeted double jab by Frazier. The exchange was something special. Muhammad Ali's doing an extraordinary job of never giving his opponent the chance to get back in this fight. Just like we saw in that last round there. He's way up on your score.
Yeah, I have way up, and more importantly, you touched on it. It's the kind of fight he wants. You know, it's in his element. It's sort of in his pool, so to speak, his waters. You know, it's an outside fight. It's a jabbing fight. Everything he likes.
I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punching.
Another round. Will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. There it is! And Joe Frazier's legs look shaky. He was hurt. And a sharp counterpunch by Frazier. Joe Frazier is hurt, and he's going to clinch.
Usually Frazier's doing the hurting, so...
Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So Joe Frazier goes down and now rises to his feet.
And now he has to make sure that he kills some time. Gets in close where he can smother his opponent.
Joe Frazier is hurt, and he's going to clinch.
Usually Frazier's doing the hurting, so this is new territory for Joe Frazier.
Blocks that belt line well. Teddy, if Joe Frazier cannot close the gap, if he's not bobbing and weaving and getting that target with that left hook, then this is exactly what you're going to see, a fight that he's losing.
Yeah, having powers like thunder with no lightning. He has to get close for that lightning to strike.
A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Wow! And Joe Frazier's in bad shape. Joe Frazier stunned there, and he's going to hold on.
He hasn't been in this situation too often.
able to dismiss that body shot. And he's just not engaging in the fight. He clinches again. Oh, Joe Frazier is hurt, and he's going to clinch.
Usually Frazier's doing the hurting, so this is new territory for Joe Frazier.
Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent. Holy cow! And Joe Frazier's in a bad place. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
Muhammad Ali's got the win by way of knockout. He put his man down, and the 10 count was administered.
Your winner, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali's your winner by impressive knockout victory.
And he did it just the way he had to. Stayed on the outside and used those quick hands all night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We'll see you next time ringside.